Okay, let's go. Last name, first name, patronymic, date of birth, where from? This is classified information. You don't need it. So here it is.
Second year.
Where?
Here, Rostov region.
This is classified information. You don't need it. And you the same. This is classified information. You don't need it.
Born in 2003 from the CHUKOTKA Autonomous Okrug.
Next. Doesn't matter. So, you, this is classified information. You don't need it.
Born in 1988.
Doesn't matter. Mobilized or not, Sergei
No,
Sergeyevich?
contract soldier.
Contractor. Why did you sign the contract?
So as not to go to jail.
Are you from prison?
Yes.
What was the sentence?
18.
Killed someone?
No.
8?
No.
You didn't kill or 8. What is 18 years for?
Robbery attack.
A little louder, please.
Robbery attack.
Robbery. Okay. There was probably a robbery there too, probably with victims, right? With victims, it's clear. You got 18 years, and so you don't have to go to prison for what you did, right? You decided to kill other people.
Why, not kill?
So what? Let's Caesar talk honestly. Or call and finish, I promise.
I'm being honest.
Well, don't they kill people in war?
Half of us didn't understand where we were going.
This is a different turn of events. That is, they take you away, you sign a contract with the Ministry of Attack, right? And you don't know where you're going.
And I knew that I was going to war.
So I ask, do people get killed in war or not?
No.
What are they doing?
No,
Cuddling.
they kill.
That's why it's called war.
But you don't understand that you will kill. You just go with other thoughts that you can bypass this.
Tell me, please, how much from the outside you can judge it? To what extent can Sergei words be taken seriously from the outside? So I'm going to war. I am not going to war to kill, but in war they kill. But I'm not going to kill. I thought that it would pass me by. Is this an army of evaders or what is it?
Anything can happen.
And you?
I am a contractor.
Are you also a contractor? What's your motive?
I came to assert myself.
Oh, you're the one we need, boy. Talk about self-improvement.
I have nothing to tell how...
Well, no, wait. What the name again?
Ruslan.
Ruslan. Are you sitting at home? Where do you live?
At home?
Well, tell me, do you have a family at home?
Yes.
Do you have children?
Yes.
How many?
Son.
You have one son, right? How old?
He's 1 year and a month old.
Here. Are you sitting here, Ruslan? You have a young family, a young small child, right? Do you work somewhere?
Yes, worked.
Where?
For the boiler room.
At the boiler room. Are you making money?
Yes.
Thousands?
80, 70.
80. Normal salary?
Yes.
By your
I know,
standards?
yes.
And in general, everything is in your life seems to be going
I know,
well, right?
everything is
And
fine.
here you are, and I'm interested in your thoughts. Look, I'll just explain it to you. I understand him. He was given 18 years. And so that he doesn't talk about evasion, his motive is clear to me. Here's an interesting story with you. You leave, everything is fine in your life. What thoughts appear in your head that you decide to go to war?
Well, this is what I can't simply explain. Why did I come here? I kind of understood, that I could leave my son, as it were, without a father. But something, I don't know, something went wrong and I came here.
Let's remember, let's try to remember. You had time to think about it. Let's try to remember. What exactly went wrong? What could go wrong?
Damn, I don't even remember.
Did you watch TV?
Yes.
What did you know about the war?
That everything is fine, as if no losses.
Uh-huh.
That, that everything is fine, that is...
So?
Don't know.
No losses. Everything is fine. Why are you fighting at all? Well, there must be some military reason, right?
Well, like liberate territories.
So, liberate the territories. So, and you watched all this and you probably wanted... For some patriotic reasons, you went because of them, right?
I don't even know. Well, most likely maybe so, maybe not so.
This also sounds pretty stupid.
Well, I understand, I know. I'm saying that I can't explain why I came.
Maybe you just wanted to make money.
As if the salary allowed it to leave.
The salary allowed you to leave, but even here they promised you... When did you sign the contract?
In August. Oh, in April.
In April of this year?
Yes.
Well, so there were already 2 million in my opinion, right?
Don't know.
They promised...
400 from the governor.
400 from
and
the governor.
195 from the president.
From the president and plus a salary.
What the salary?
Monthly.
195, as it was.
Oh, you're talking about the total monthly salary, right?
Yes.
So how much is this in total?
Well, initially the raise money came 400. Well, it came to me from the governor, and 195 are presidential, and then the salary came.
So, what the salary?
The salary was 48, and then plus combat type, the fact that you're there, they pay 160, 140.
Yeah, you see, a salary is 2.5 times more than your home salary.
Well, yes.
So that was the motive. The salary is so big, earn money.
As if, well, how to say yes and no?
As if yes and as if no, that is, everything is both as if yes and as if no.
Well...
They said on TV that we had to fight to liberate something. I believe it and didn't believe it, and the salary seemed to be normal at home.
The salary is normal.
And here it seems to be 2.5 times more, which means there may be a motive, both yes and no. We can't figure out why you decided. Okay, I'll ask it differently. What do you mean by a self-assertion?
See if I'm a brave person or a timid person.
Ah, did you want to assert yourself with courage? Did you want to prove something to yourself or to someone?
No, for myself,
So listen, if everything is fine, there are no losses, no one is killed, what are you doing to prove to yourself?
I don't know.
Sounds like an easy walk. It didn't work out that way.
Well, yes.
Will you go and assert yourself again?
No.
No?
No.
Have you asserted yourself?
Well, sort of, yes.
Understood. Well, warrant officer, how is it mobilized?
It came...
When were you mobilized?
In 2023.
In 2023.
Yes, it turns out that I came. The humans arrived a little earlier. They wanted me to train as an officer, but I refused. Well, an officer, that is a lieutenant, a company commander, and the like, and I'm a technician, and I'm the driver.
Uh-huh.
I said that I won't study to become an officer. I don't need it.
Uh-huh.
Well, if you refuse, then, accordingly, if you refuse mobilization, then where you can go? To prison. And from there, they immediately made it clear to me that I wouldn't sit there anyway. In any case, I would go to fight. Here, well, what was interesting, when I talked with the guys with the military, with former military men, well, I once served with them. Since I'm listed, I can either be a company sergeant major or a company technician. Here, in my platoon. At the moment, there are not enough such people, but it is mostly located in the regiment there, well, in the unit somewhere, in the rear, let's say. So this is the rear. Yes, I was in the rear, was the driver, I did many things there at the training ground. Well, a lot of people...
Where is this?
This is the Rostov region.
Yes, and the city?
Persyanovka.
Locality?
Persyanovka.
Is this some kind of training center you have there?
Well, from the regiment, yes. And this same one, well, when I was called up, then I went, got a uniform. We trained there for several days, 5 days at the training ground. And I went first to Luhansk. I was in Luhansk. I was in the Luhansk direction for 9 months. There too, I received a concussion literally in the first 2 weeks. I got behind the wheel. The senior technician put me behind the wheel. I drove around, been everywhere. I know Luhansk better than Rostov.
So, well, tell me about how you once traveled around Luhansk. What did you see there? Who did you talk to?
No, basically what? The Russian documents were made, they made Russian passport, the military did. This is a political officer, basically.
It is in 2023?
In 2023, yes.
I can imagine. How so? What did people say? Why did they decide to do it in 2023?
And this...
They've been offered it before.
2023, it became official Russia, well, as I know here. And officially, the guys who were in Lugansk, Donetsk, who were with us, the official documents were redone for them. No work, basically all for them. Someone for being wounded in Lugansk.
Oh, so these are those who fought, right?
Yes.
Those who fought, right? Have you talked to ordinary locals?
Well, we had local residents in the village, in one and the other. Yes, we went to stores and talked calmly, like...
But they had already been under occupation for almost 10 years before that, right?
Well, not 10, I won't say exactly how many, but they were like, yes.
Yes.
Well,
what did they tell you? Has their life changed for the better?
Oh, about this, we didn't talk to them, because I came and left, schemed, both smoked food.
And here are two Donetsk people sitting right in the hut with you.
Yeah, there are.
At least two.
Zhenya, no, there is
But there was one who came to the door who talked, and the second one who has been fighting since 2014.
He left.
Left. You didn't communicate with them, didn't
We talked.
About liberation, about how they were released, what did they tell you? Is everything great?
Yes,
It got even
they
worse.
say things have gotten worse, and we don't know, we weren't there.
No, well, let's imagine you live in your own city. In any case, soldiers of a foreign country enter, occupy. They completely destroy the entire structure of life. They change, they introduce their own rules, introduce a military dictatorship, impose a curfew. Will your life be better?
Well, of course not. Well, here's where...
They were also freed from the right to choose. Because at least the one who approached the feeding trot, he definitely didn't want to fight. Twice left apart without permission. Well, let's finish your story. First of all, what kind of unit did you have?
33rd Regiment, Regiment 33rd. This is... I found out about this regiment on July 28th. Because, as I say, I was in reserve. I was transferred to this very 33rd Regiment here. I arrived on 28th. Arrived on July 28th. The 17th, so August 17th, so... Well, yes, August. I was captured.
How exactly did you get captured? I missed it a bit.
I was injured.
So?
Some of us were killed, some were... Well, most of them were wounded. The three of us were moving there. I was second because it turns out the one ahead of me, the one who moved better than me, there was also someone walking behind who was moving more or less normally.
Where did you go?
We went out.
In the opposite direction?
The opposite direction, yes. We just went in the opposite direction.
So?
In the end...
Of the 10 of you, there are 2 more or less normal left and you. Rest.
The rest are scattered throughout the forest belt. Some where they were moving behind us, some were who was there.
And you say dead?
The deceased was the first one I was personally saw.
Yeah, what about the
rest?
rest?
The rest I didn't see 2 of them at all. The rest who met us in the forest belt must have followed us somewhere. It's behind us and we're exactly...
Well, I understand.
In general, the 3 of us were captured. Perhaps they are also in captivity, I don't know. I know about 3. There was 3 of us. Again, 3, they got here. I am the only one left here. I don't know where the others are.
Yes. Well, somehow you were captured.
Well, we walking through a strip of forest. That comrade who walked in front... Well, I was lagging behind. I walked a maximum of 2-3 meters and fell. Here I raised my head and started screaming. I shouted, "Seroga, Seroga," just like that. Silence. Then I asked, "Who?" The answer, "Ours, 33rd Regiment." "Who?" I think their 33rd Regiment. Theirs. Then they say, "Throw off the machine gun," and I say, "I have nothing," but I didn't have anything else except a helmet. There was nothing, no body armor, no weapons.
Where did you leave
What?
it? Where did you leave
During
it?
the landing, when they shot us, all was with mortars. That's it. I threw off my backpack right away. I left my machine gun somewhere there.
What about the body armor and
They used
helmet?
body armor to hide in the dugout at night from drones. Because the dugout was broken and we were there, it was just a fortification. That's it. Just like that, and that's it. Well, hours means hours. It was evening, twilight. I won't say exactly what time it was. And then the third one came to us too. Our 33rd Regiment, well, the 33rd Regiment, and then I turned out that they were guys. The shape is different. They say, guys,
So?
you're in captivity. That's it.
Were you in luck?
That's how I was captured.
Lucky or unlucky?
I consider myself lucky.
Lucky?
Yes, because if only a day more, there were guys who were witnesses to me. The wound was full. There was a lot of blood. I lost a lot. I was already losing consciousness, so if I had not, let's say, received minimal help, I would have stayed there. And there, who knows?
Did they provide any help?
Yes, they bandaged it.
I feel like everything today could end with this one call. Because your bro isn't answering. Doesn't accept calls.
It's the weekend.
And yours, you're asked, will it be recorded on video? I said, of course, she's silent. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My name is Vladimir, I'm a journalist from Ukraine. You already know your husband is in our captivity. You already talked to him, right?
Yes, I was talking.
Yes. Will you still talk to him?
Yes? Certainly.
Yes, you will. But I have a question for you first. Is he already a prisoner? On the Russian side, is he already a prisoner of war?
No.
Not yet. What needs to be done?
We talked to him first. He got in touch.
Yes.
They told me to call the commander.
Yes.
But they told me that I need video confirmation. Nobody believes.
Video confirmation. I thought they still needed to dance some kind of ritual dance, something else.
No.
Well, you... Let's do it this way. Are you a citizen of Russia?
Yes.
Is your husband a
Yes.
Russian citizen? When he was mobilized, was he easily and simply mobilized?
I don't know. It's not
Were
easy
you
or simple
mobilized
for us.
easily and simply? Well, he was easily and simply mobilized. And now, when he is in captivity and you, a Russian citizen, say that your husband, a Russian citizen, is in captivity, this is not enough for them. It's strange, isn't it?
It's really strange.
It's really strange. Listen, why do they treat you like this?
They probably don't believe it. Don't know. I called those whose names he told me, who I needed to call. I called these commanders, told them. They told me that I needed video confirmation. What is he...
My last name is Zolkin. My last name is Zolkin. Write it down if you don't know. Or
I
do you
know.
know?
I saw you on TV.
You know, on TV. On TV? In
Yes,
Russia?
in Russia. Yes, they show you.
What are they showing?
Well, about the prisoners, that you work with prisoners.
So?
That's-
And what else do they say besides the fact that I work with prisoners?
Well, nothing more about you working with prisoners.
Well, Nazi. Have I ever been called a Nazi?
No, there really is no such thing. No, there is nothing like that, just about working with prisoners, but I didn't see it because I don't believe in what they show there.
Ugliness.
This is my mother, she looks at home, then she calls and tells me the news, and I don't turn on the TV at all. For me, after Vitaly got mobilized him, I don't watch TV at all.
Ugliness. You upset me. Okay, then I'll hand over the phone, talk. Then I have one more question for you.
Thank you very much for your
Goodbye.
concern. I understood. Now I will explain
Yes.
to all the girls where to call and where to go. And don't be afraid.
Yes, but not to me. The resource I want to find is called. This is our official resource. That's it. Goodbye.
Want...
I
How?
want to find. I want to find. I have already repeated it 10 times. It's on Telegram. Just make sure it's not fake.
I saw.
Yes, goodbye. Because perhaps you have already created some kind of fake resource. You certainly have enough masters here. And yet they say that so your has already answered, so let's quickly tell your story. When did you sign this contract?
In May.
In May? What happened next?
And then they brought me to the Donetsk direction. Sent on a combat mission to New York.
To New York, when?
July 12.
July, so...
And on August 1st, I was captured.
And from July 12 to August 1st, what happened?
We walked through New York from basement to basement, from elevator to elevator.
Uh-huh.
They had to surround the plant,
Uh-huh.
but they didn't get to the plant.
Uh-huh.
A tank fired at us.
Uh-huh.
2 tanks, vampire, and intelligence took us prisoners.
Uh-huh. Were there any dead?
A lot.
How many people survived?
About 150 of us came in.
Oops.
3 times.
This was done in threes, everyone walked in turns,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
One after
but it
another,
came
so...
about 15 people.
Did 15 people arrive? Has it reached captivity or what?
No, to New York.
Ah, and then what of the 15?
Of the 5, 8 were
8 out
captured.
of 15 were captured. Are the others dead?
Some dead, some wounded.
Some are dead, some are wounded. What was the name of the unit?
9th Brigade Separate Storm Detachment.
9th Brigade Separate Storm Detachment, yes.
Hello?
Yes, good afternoon, good afternoon. My name is Vladimir, I'm a journalist from Ukraine. Your brother is in our captivity.
Yes.
Did you know about this already?
Yes, sure. We talked on the phone about this.
You called each other, understood? Will you talk to him?
Yes, sure.
We are having a conversation on record and for publication. Speak.
Hello.
Give him more later.
Hello. How are
So
you?
what's there? Fine? Still fine for now? What's there? Is there any clarity?
Yes, we received the notice. All the notice is all writing for you about the fact that you were captured during a combat mission. In short, that's it. They recognize you as a complete prisoner of war. They will submit documents for exchange in the near future.
That is, everything came to the military registration and enlistment office,
Yes,
right?
we went around the entire military registration and enlistment office. They said you will be traded, and so on. Ksyusha also went there. They sent her here and there, in short, sending, I already wanted to go to Moscow. And then this Ksyusha, it turns out that Ksyusha then told me that the notice had already arrived.
Well, I'm going to go to camp for a while longer. Today
Will
or
be
tomorrow.
decided. It will be resolved. You will be included in the next exchange list when they submit lists.
This is already something.
Everything is fine, you see? The question is, when will they take him? Submitting list is one step, picking up is a completely different step.
And they
Well, yes.
won't do everything right away. Will we still need to go around? Will it be necessary to go and get them again so that they can take you?
They will randomly choose someone there and that's it. The one who is most needed, in short.
This is some kind of nightmare. Terrible worries, in short. They are not going to be active there at all. And in general, it feels like they don't care about anything there. Especially as it's our military registration and enlistment office. I arrive and the commissar is drunk there. He sits and absolutely not adequate at all. Sit there and cries drunk. Aren't you fool? Why sit here crying? He doesn't care at all.
Well, just like that, somehow.
In what sense did he cry? Did he sit and complain that his life was bad or what?
Yes, something like this. Here, well, like some kind of friend. You
bunch
come and
of
they
psychopaths.
say to me, we are, what are we? They are not even able to do anything useful. They send me, they tell me to go to Moscow to apply, to where exactly prisoners of war are dealt with.
But overall, everything is fine, right?
Your Chechen takes care of prisoners. Shamsayus Araliyev.
No, they said something differently.
Well, maybe they already assigned someone else, of course, but he was there.
But overall, everything is fine, right?
When you come here, we'll break your legs and you'll sit at home absolutely calm.
Yeah, okay. What then? Bye.
Well, let me ask. Look, you watched the exchange there a year ago.
Yes, but if, we don't let them forget about us. As if we call them, I immediately called them on the hotline
as if they also confirm on the hotline. You call them, give your last name, and they tell you straight out that yes, he is in military captivity.
No,
like
just
this.
that while your brother is in captivity, there have already been at least 3 exchanges.
Well, yes, there were 3 exchanges.
There were 3
Yes,
exchanges.
3 exchanges.
There were 3 exchanges. So here's the question. These 3 exchanges are the ones who are now talking conscripts who were recently captured in the Kursk
Yes.
region. So my question is this, why can conscripts can be taken away, but he, for example, cannot?
I'm saying that they sit there and don't give a damn about anything.
I understand that, but someone cares providing that they take away the conscripts. Some people don't give a damn.
Yes, because like conscripts.
Yes, so it means there is no desire, but there is no impossibility. This means that is no desire, but no possibility.
Now I thought that maybe I'll go to Moscow after all. I'll bother them there because I don't see any other options. Now, they say that he would already be put up for exchange on the very next list.
Yes, aren't you afraid? Right there, disturb them. What they might pick you up to, mobilize you.
Well, I really hope not. I'm not a military
Understood.
service member.
But okay. The last thing I want is for you to go from not liable for military service to liable for military service, and then we got here. Because he can tell how many people went with him, how many people survived, how many people were captured.
I saw the video.
With him, right? This video?
Yes, I saw the video where they were stormed when they were captured. It's all on the internet.
Yes. Well, send me this video here on WhatsApp if you find it. I wonder if maybe I'll put it in. My last name is Zolkin. This video with him will be on my YouTube channel. If you need to show something else to someone, you can show this video too.
Everything is fine.
All, say bye-bye.
Okay, Ivan, if I arrive, if there is time, opportunity, I'll call.
That's it. Bye, bro.
That's all for now.
Well, your brother seems to be adequate, I guess. That is, he understands that one has to beat your ass.
Of course, I understand.
And your tattoos are so serious. There were a lot of arrests, right, for you? How many times have you served?
2,
2? The first time, how long did you serve?
14.
Have you served 14 years completely? How old are you?
35.
35? That is at 20?
At 14.
At the age of 14, you were in prison for the first time. Came out at 28?
Yes.
Not really, somehow. Have you tried to find some kind of normal job?
I tried.
And what?
I didn't like it.
Didn't like it? You're lucky in case, I want to tell you. For some reason they left you on this earth, I don't know why, true. Do you understand how many people are you the only one left?
Of course, I saw it all.
Would you go again?
No.
So you sit completely for a second term, 18 years?
Well, maybe less. I don't know. It happened the way it happened.
Well, would you advise your fellow prisoners to go fight?
No, what the point? He's gone, and there are no more prisoners.
In terms of?
There are only a few of them left there.
How many people did you have in the colony where you were imprisoned before the war?
Before the war, 600 people.
600 normal. How much was left?
400 went immediately in
400?
Vagner.
Straight away?
In Vagner.
By the way, why didn't you go to Vagner right away? Have you thought
No,
about
I
it?
was in prison at the time. They don't take people out of prison.
In short, 400 went to Vagner, 200 remained, and are these 200 really there?
That's all. Then about 100 more people left. Maybe more than
In
100.
short, in a prison of 600 people, are there less than 100 people left?
Then they came and took away more of the downcast.
Were the downcast taken away? Prague Battalion? It's a shame there are no officer. I love interviewing some officer together with some downcast and ask how do you guys generally fight in the Second Army of the World?
There were 2 officers with us.
Well, you are not downcast.
No, in general there were officers.
Or are you? Well, judging by the tattoos, you are definitely not
No.
downcast. Here you go. Were there any downcast?
Well, I haven't met them at all.
So they were taken separately into some
Probably,
detachment.
yes.
We just had one for an interview. What is it? What is called? Which one dominates? Worker, right?
Yes.
Here. Strong guy.
Are they collected separately somewhere?
I don't remember. Separately or not separately, I don't know. By and large, it doesn't matter who you put into the meat grinder. Yes?
Agree.
Somehow there, no one looks at the titles. Probably.
Uh-huh.
Sure. But certain prisoners have all these laws that they don't get involved in politics. Isn't there such a thing anymore?
There have been no such laws for a long time.
That all the authoritative ones have already been crushed?
Everything is already taken over by someone else anyway.
Well, I see. Fine. You, poor thing, spill it.
What?
What? How you got captured?
Well, we were brought to BMW has been loaded.
Well, where?
Were taken under Vladimir.
When?
Vladimir. On August 14th I got there.
What division?
57th Brigade.
So,
3rd Battalion, 3rd Company. Here, loaded into BMW. We left on the 12th. We loaded it into BMW. We arrived successfully.
Uh-huh.
We settled on a point.
Uh-huh.
Well, and then we went into the dugout. That is...
What, let's see, I didn't
no,
see
let's
it.
see. We went into the dugout. That's it. Then they began to dismantle the dugout. At first, there were 6 of us. 2 of them are wounded. Then 6 more came up. Here, they went to sleep, in short, in the forest belt. And the 5 of us remained in the dugout. They were bombed with rockets at night, and we were captured in the morning, 14th.
How exactly were you captured?
They came up and said, give up. Throw away your weapons.
Uh-huh.
That's it. We left.
Did you go out and throw away your
Yes.
weapons? How many are left alive?
5.
Was there a total?
12.
The other 7 people?
Dead.
Dead. Of the 5, how many were wounded?
It turns out 1.
Just 1?
Yes.
They gave him help?
Yes.
Nazis.
Don't know.
Well, this is what they tell you about us.
Well, they say this, yes, but in reality, this is not at all true. Of course, people are normal, in fact.
And you at that moment when you were told to throw away your weapon and go out, you didn't want to assert yourself there. Run out to shoot.
I
You
don't
were
know.
going
There
to
was
assert
no
yourself.
such thing.
Wishes, yes?
I didn't want to kill.
Yeah, I absolutely don't know what your self-affirmation simply consists of, then. I didn't understand it all. Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Hello,
What's your name?
Anastasia.
Anastasia, my name is Vladimir. I'm a journalist from Ukraine. Your husband is in our captivity. Did you know about this?
Yes, I knew.
Where? Who told you?
Well, I got a notification.
Has there been a notification from
military
us?
office.
Not bad. Will you talk to him? Or is it not necessary?
What?
Will you talk to him?
Yes.
We're having a conversation on record and for publication. Tell them to take the child somewhere. What
Darling,
it is.
hello. Okay, hello, Mom.
So let me ask you some more questions, then some more. What's her name?
Anastasia.
Anastasia. Oh, tell me, Anastasia. No, I give him the phone. The question is, why did he go to fight? Well, he voluntarily went to fight.
So how defend the homeland? Why else?
Defend your homeland? Where are you from?
We are from Chukotka.
From Chukotka?
Yes.
Do you even understand what the distance is from Chukotka to Ukraine?
Of course I understand.
Which?
Very big.
Very big. How he can protect...
What does distance have to do with it?
Because your homeland is in Chukotka, it's in Russia, and he is in Ukraine. How can you defend your homeland in foreign country?
And what?
Well, how can you defend your homeland in a foreign country?
Why are you asking me this?
Because you're the wife of a man who came to us with a machine gun to kill my wife. Do you understand? That's why I'm asking you. What?
He just went to avenge his brothers.
To avenge his brothers? So, you went to avenge your
No.
brothers? He said that he didn't.
No.
No. Let's get some more versions.
For Ukraine?
What?
I forbade it. Didn't let him go. Then let him go. That's all.
Yeah. So, well, do you even understand that your people are going to Ukraine to kill other people? Anastasia.
Certainly.
And how do you evaluate this?
What?
How do you assess the fact that your people are going to Ukraine to kill other people?
Don't know.
And if a rocket were land on you and your child right now, how would you react to it? You went out into the yard and a rocket flew into your child and killed him. How would you like it?
Well, you know, close people can also.
Yes, well, we didn't come to you, and before your missiles flew at us, our missiles didn't fly at you. We didn't come to you.
Well, you know, why are you asking me this? This is a political matter. This doesn't concern me at all.
No, well, you...
I have to raise children and maintain a house.
Yes, yes.
I don't get involved in this.
If you, Anastasia, have to raise children, if you have to raise children and maintain a house, then you raise children and maintain a house, and leave the nonsense about defending the homeland and taking revenge for your brothers in arms to someone else. Don't just tell it. That's all. Crap. Yes, unfortunately, in your super country, there really is something wrong with the internet. Negotiate. How can you defend your homeland in foreign country? Explain it to me. You didn't tell your wife that you were going to defend your
No.
homeland. Where did she get it
Don't
from then?
know.
From TV?
Yes.
From TV? Would you go
No.
again?
No.
What did you understand? What did you get?
I don't know what. In fact, we came here.
But this is firstly, and secondly, in fact, can you stay here? Lie on the ground.
No.
It is
No.
forbidden. But if you were killed, wouldn't you still lie here in the
Stayed.
ground? Well, does that mean it's possible?
Well, it's clear that it's possible, but not worth it.
Ah, no need.
No need.
Fine, okay, let's stick to tradition. Does anyone have anything to say? What should I add in
Well,
essence?
there's no need to go to this war. You shouldn't come here for the money at all. It's better to make money on civilian life. So, here it is.
Uh-huh. Well, I support these words well in general. I would like to address mostly our leadership to the Minister of Defense. Everything, according to them, everything is fine. But somehow I don't see that everything is fine here, even in relation to us. Somewhere, someone somehow lost someone and they can't find him. It's easier to send than to pick up, right? Than to decide, damn it, how it really should be. I have no more words. Maybe you have some words.
I said everything.
You said everything. That's what I thought.